Hi, this is Vishal. I'm from Simply Gurgaon. I'm in conversation with.
Jaspal Sarai.
And Gabriel Fong.
So, what is your business all about?
Well, Jaarvis Accelerator really is our platform whereby we will seek to create an environment where we can intensively guide startups through a very intensive phase of 4 months. Hopefully, together with our staff team of about 150, 120 people here in our office, guide them through the critical phases of their early stage startup development, and we want to try and get them to a stage of development where they would otherwise have to will take 4 to 5 times the time spent if they were left to their own ordinary organic development.
Just a very simple question. Can you just list what benefits a startup can get out of this?
Yeah. So the startups, once they have thought of what their idea is and what they want to build, they can get expert advice and hand holding through all the things like marketing, business strategy, customer acquisition, all the way up to raising the capital for a mass launch.
Anything you would like to share with people of Gurgaon on this? Like, there's so many youngsters who want to come up and start their own business. So, if are you willing to keep some kind of a presentation? Are you willing to like teach or create a platform where you can connect with such people and they should feel like, okay, we are at one place. These guys will give us the wings to fly.
So that is exactly what it is. That is what Jaarvis Accelerator is doing. It is a platform where once you have decided that this is the life that you want to walk towards, you can have Jaarvis Accelerator give you that support to succeed in your goals. In that you have a co-working space where you can do that, have that journey with the like-minded people. You share ideas, share your successes and failures, but also have a very professional team around you to help you from making the right choices in order to achieve better success. And I think that's
Yeah, basically we're entrepreneurs ourselves, and obviously we've got a lot of in our past 20 years of career and all that we've made a lot of mistakes, but we've also gotten a lot of things right. And that together with the rest of our team, we want to share the experience, and I think that for a lot of startups, making mistakes, while it does happen, unfortunately, some of the mistakes can be fatal. And what we want to try and do through the Jaarvis Accelerator is to help guide a lot of these startups away from these mistakes, which can be costly, which can be fatal, so that they will turn out to be, stronger, leaner, and be able to run a lot faster.
Finally, one more thing I would like to ask is youth is passionate about photography, creativity, IT, website, applications. If we talk about few applications which are there right now, one is groceries, one is Oyo rooms, something like that. So these are the young kids who have done this.
Yes.
So suppose somebody young, I came across one guy, his son is 12-year-old, and he says, I want to teach my son how to make Android applications. So how you can benefit these people also?
Yeah, so I think Gabriel actually has been part of the Coding Hong Kong initiative, and which is very much focused on that thing. So you might want to.
Yeah, I think obviously, as parents, there's a lot of things that we can give to our kids. A good education is. I actually do think that two of the most important thing that in terms of my wife actually asked me what sort of languages our kids should learn. And I said there's really only two important languages. One is English and one is coding, right? And that's why we support all our kids through that. But then coming back to the Jaarvis Accelerator, we have a whole team who develop is on the Android platform. There's a whole team on the iOS platform. But it's more than that. I think developing interest and running a business is more than just building the technology platform. Is a lot of 20,000 other things that needs to be lined up and gotten right as well. So we the whole mission for the Jaarvis Accelerator is to help guide the aspiring entrepreneur through this very complicated maze.
And I think the other part is more probably in the context of India and Indian culture. If you start thinking about sports, for instance, 20 years back, if kids wanted to really look at professional sports outside of cricket, the family would have just sort of slapped him around and told him be a doctor, engineer, or otherwise your life is over. And I think that is probably what we are bringing to the table here, is that building that ecosystem, giving that opportunity, the wings that, as so to speak, you mentioned, is important for that 12-year-old to actually see that right next door to him there were 50 startups who made it into the global, the biggest companies, or they were very successful and prosperous in what they try to do. So that linkage and the future can be seen by the youngster, that where does that get me?
What phrase describes your life?
Adrenaline.
Adrenaline.
Yours?
Just jumping out of bed every day to face new challenges.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.